What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today we're going to be talking about silver. Go figure. More specifically, I wanted to talk about damaged silver and whether or not I think it's worth stacking. We're also going to be answering a short list of other questions subscribers have asked as well. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And last but not least, go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer 3 friends this month, and they're going to give you $150 worth of Amazon stock for free. Webull link in the description. So today is Sunday, January 23rd, 2022. It's actually Thursday the 20th as I'm filming the video, which means I have no idea what the spot price is going to be by the time the video drops. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. So what we're going to do is run through a couple questions that have been asked over the last couple of days or over the last couple of weeks. I have some screenshots here. And I'm going to try to do Q&A videos like this probably once a week or once every other week. So if you have any questions that you would like answered in a video, ask away in the comments section of this video. I'll come back to it next week. So the first question we have here is coming from Lazaro, asking how much silver is a good foundation to start? It's a good question. I've actually done a full-length video really deep diving into how to figure out how much silver is good for starters, not how much silver we need, period. How much silver is a good place to start. So, short answer is I believe figure out what your monthly expenses are. Rent, food, car, phone, etc. Figure out how much money, how much currency goes out the window each and every month. Multiply that by 3, because a lot of people out there say that you should have a 3-month emergency fund, and then figure out a way to set up that 3-month emergency fund. Once you do that, take that 3-month emergency fund and get another 3-month worth emergency fund, this time in silver. That's what I believe, and I've made videos in the past going into much more detail, but I'll leave it at that for this video. The next question is coming from Michael, asking me, I wonder if Canada thought this design all the way through. By the way, he's referring to the Creatures of the North werewolf coin. I wonder if Canada thought this design all the way through. It's a beautiful design, but silver kills werewolves. Whose idea was it to put a werewolf on silver? Good question as well. But let's be fair. We don't know where the silver came from. Maybe each individual silver coin with a werewolf on it came from a silver bullet that was used to kill a werewolf. Think about it. No, but on a serious note, that is funny, and it's a question I've asked myself as well. But at the end of the day, it's just art. Same way I can paint a picture of a woman who's allergic to paint. That's just the way I see it. Next question is coming from Bink, asking me, hey Mikey, do you mind if I ask you a question? Sure. Next question is coming from Texas Rob 28, asking me, how do you sell silver and where? Good question. If you're asking how I personally sell silver, the answer is I don't sell silver. If you're asking how people can go about selling silver if they want to, there's a lot of different ways you can go about doing this. You can do it offline, which is typically considered the better way to go, especially for the people that don't really want there to be a paper trail. They just want to make a private person-to-person transaction, cash for silver or silver for cash, switching back and forth the same way they got their hands on silver in the first place. That's one way you can go about doing it. Some people don't have that option. Maybe they don't have a local coin shop in their area, or maybe their local coin shop is a train wreck of a coin shop that is offering you below spot. Screw that. Never sell your silver below spot. So you can go about it in a couple of different ways. You can utilize the internet to set up some type of Craigslist transaction. I wouldn't really recommend doing this, but you can set it up online, meet up face to face, and make the transaction that way, once again, without the paper trail, if that's your primary objective. Or you can just use the convenience of the internet to sell the silver. I live here in New Jersey. I can sell my silver to people who live in Florida, California, Canada. It doesn't matter. I can send it directly to them. They can send me payments, electronic payments. Bing, bang, boom. There's a lot of different ways you can go about doing this, and that's where I'll leave it for this video. Next question is coming from probably the best looking subscriber I have on this channel, Mykie DYDSS 2, asking me, what are your 2 favorite things about Amazon? Excellent question. First thing I like about Amazon is the fact that they're a fantastic example of a company, a corporation that has dominated their sector. They have, one could potentially refer to it as they've monopolized the space. They have done an incredible job. Amazon.com is just the go-to website for almost anything you need. So shout out to Amazon for that. The second thing I like about Amazon is the fact that you can get $150 worth of Amazon stock for free right now. All you have to do is download Webull and fund your account. They're going to give you 2 free stocks just for doing so. And then if you refer 3 friends to the app, Webull is going to give you $150 worth of Amazon stock at least for free, with the chance of winning all the way up to $3,000 worth of Amazon stock for free. Just click that little invite button, send it to 3 people that you know. Bing, bang, boom. That's it. That's all. Webull link in the description. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Next question is actually the last question, coming from Dragon, asking me, excellent video. What is your opinion about the silver coins with damage? That right there is the primary focal point of the video, and this is where I'm probably going to end up spending the most time, because I thought this was the most interesting question that was asked, and it's something that I'd like to deep dive into a little bit, because it's not every day that I talk about this. Damaged silver. This could mean a couple of different things. This could mean just simply a circulated coin. It could mean something that is heavily toned and tarnished. It could be something that's completely scratched up. It could be something that's so worn down you can't even really make out what the coin or the round or the bar originally even was. Damaged silver. Is it something that I consider to be worth stacking? The short answer is yes, abso-frickin-lutely, as long as the silver content weighs what it's supposed to weigh. Because let's be honest, something could be so worn down, a 1 troy ounce coin could potentially be so worn down to the point that it no longer weighs a troy ounce. As long as it weighs a troy ounce or just a hair below a troy ounce, I think it's absolutely worth stacking. And if it weighs significantly less than what it's supposed to weigh, as long as it doesn't carry a premium or as long as you're getting it for a fair price, I say absolutely. So in case anybody was wondering, or in case anybody noticed, everything you see on screen right here is technically damaged silver. Everything here on the left side is just a handful of 90% Washington quarters. You can see that they're all pretty toned, tarnished. These things have been around for God knows how long. I mean, this one in particular is from 1952, and this has been in circulation for decades. And it just so happens to be one of the junk silver coins that I've picked up over the years. And these have obviously been through quite a bit. I mean, before they were seen as money, which is how we see them today, these were all seen as currency. These are just prime examples of what people would go to the grocery store and buy milk, eggs, and bread with. Everyday transactions for years and years and years. It's amazing how good of shape they're in, but they are pretty worn down. They've been around the ringer, to say the least. And then over here on the right side, we have a tube of American Silver Eagles. Now, each and every one of these is considered Cull. I got all of them back in 2018, 2018, probably 2018, 2019, I would get Silver Eagles uncirculated, but I would also go after some Silver Eagles when I found them if they were Cull. And the reason I did this is because they were the same exact identical thing as the uncirculated Silver Eagle, but maybe it's a little bit tarnished or dirty or discolored or toned or scratched up. It's the same exact coin. It weighs the same amount. It's still a piece of silver. It's still a Silver Eagle. Arguably the most recognizable pure silver coins in existence, with a slightly lower premium. Now, funny enough, back then the premiums barely made a difference between uncirculated and Cull. And by the way, they are referred to as Cull/damaged, and that's how they were labeled when they came my way. I would order some of them online, some online precious metal dealing websites. Sometimes I'd get them from a coin shop. And when I would get them online, they would come in these little plastic flips, and they were labeled Silver American Eagle, Cull, damaged, etc. I clipped that off. I taped it onto a little mint tube, which, by the way, if anybody needs any mint tubes, whether it be for uncirculated or Cull or whatever the case may be, or even other types of coins, I always leave silver supplies linked in the description. So if you need mint tubes for government minted coins, if you need generic tubes for generic silver rounds, if you need airtites for higher premium collectible, maybe numismatic, or ones that have sentimental value, it's all linked in the description along with a ton of other silver supplies, just letting everybody know. I always link all those supplies in all of my videos in case anybody needs the resources. But everything you see on screen right here, these are all circulated, Cull, damaged, scratched up American Silver Eagles. I mean, especially this one. That's why I have it in the center and on top. This is potentially my most toned Silver Eagle, and I don't know if the camera is really going to do it justice. I don't know if you can really tell just how toned this is, but it's pretty significantly toned. And not only is it toned, if I angle it a certain way, you can actually see on the face of the coin, you can see on the sun right there, you can see all those little scratches. And look there at the bottom, at the rim of the coin right there, in between the 8 and the 9, right there at the bottom. You see how it's a little bit dinged up? It has that in some other areas too. To me, doesn't make a bit of a difference. To me, this is the same thing as an uncirculated Silver Eagle. I personally don't care. I've never cared. Doesn't matter to me. The only thing I cared about was separating them, keeping the uncirculateds in certain tubes and keeping the Culls in other certain tubes. The only reason I would do it that way is just quick grab and go. I know what is what, the same way I put my Maple Leafs in other types of mint tubes, RCM mint tubes, the same way I have Britannias in mint tubes, the same way I have, it's just my way of organizing. I keep it all separate. I know what is what. I know where everything is. I open up the safe and I know exactly what I'm looking for. Fortunately, I've never had to open up the safe in a frantic way to go and sell, but the way I saw it was that worst case scenario, if I'm ever in a position where I need to sell, everything's organized and I know what I would be willing to part ways with first. So the answer to the question, what do I think of damaged silver coins? I love them. You want to know why? It's because they're silver coins. I don't care if they're damaged. I don't care if they're in perfect condition. Silver coins are silver coins. As long as they carry a fair premium, as long as I'm not overpaying for a piece of silver that is in pretty rough shape, I'm happy. It's all personal preference at the end of the day. Some people are for it, some people are against it, some people are kind of like me, they don't really care. Those are just some of my thoughts. But I think that's going to wrap up this week's Q&A video. Again, if you have any questions for me that you would like to have answered in a future Q&A style video like this, where I'll just run through a whole list of questions relatively quickly, head on down to the comments and ask away. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. We got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs in a bunch of different designs. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, which is where I do monthly giveaways, live streams every single week, multiple times a week, deal alerts pretty much every single day when silver and gold is on sale. You can watch all of my videos early and commercial free, and just yesterday I posted a brand new vlog. And there are a ton of other perks as well. Precious Metals VIP Club will be linked in the description. And then, of course, last but not least, make sure to go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. That link will also be in the description. If you tell 3 friends about the app this month, Webull is going to give you $150 at least worth of Amazon stock for free, guaranteed, with the chance of potentially winning all the way up to $3,000 worth of Amazon stock, which is almost an entire share. All you got to do is click that little invite button, send it to 3 people that you know, bing, bang, boom. That's it. That's all. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Go get your money. Go get your free stocks. Go get your free fractional share of Amazon. Webull link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again. If you have any questions for me, ask away. I'd be happy to make another video like this. These are really fun to make. But also, if any of the questions that I answered in this video stood out to you, if you would like to extend on anything that I would say or change anything that I would say, feel free to head on down to the comments and answer some of the questions that I answered as well. Team effort, as I always say, if we're not talking about it, we're not learning about it. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.